Hello. So, today is 4th of December 2023, and right now it's 5:20 a.m. Yeah, I'm really late today because last night I went to bed around 10:30. So, what was I doing? I think I was watching something, or maybe looking for something on Amazon. One of those. So, yeah, I messed up last night. My bad. I apologize. I'm late. And that's how everything got messed up. I woke up late. I felt a bit tired. I woke up tired. I woke up sleepy. And then all my excuses came up. I wanted to procrastinate. I didn't want to go work out. I didn't want to do this video. And right at that moment, I remember, Jocko Willink, his line in those motivational compilations about like, when you really don't feel like it, that's when you go harder. So yeah, obviously I'm not gonna go harder, but I'm gonna do it. I'll get my shit done. Need to get my glucose done. My electrolytes done. Yeah, man. Need to go for a run as well today. I don't want to run right now, but I don't want to waste my rest day. Like, I rested yesterday completely, so it would be a waste if I don't run today. I might as well run today and then go rock tomorrow as an active recovery. So, yeah. Today, yeah, I'm really sleepy today. Not the best mood, but I've been through this a lot in the past year. So this ain't the first time I'm running. A bit sleepy, a bit not feeling well, a bit out of mood. This is life, my friends. When you don't feel like it, still do it, because this is when you don't feel like and you still do it, when the weather is bad and you still do it, these are the days when you gain that extra advantage over your peers or over the people, who you might be competing with, because most people would rest in days like this. Most people would rest when the weather is bad. But when you push through it, you get that extra edge, one step ahead, So, and I believe these are the days that are the best for your for your mentality. So at first it was hard for me to do this stuff, get my shit done when the going gets tough, when there's so many more excuses for your head. But once I kept pushing through it, now it isn't that hard. The excuses still do come, the temptations still do come, but it is so much easier to, like, now. Basically back then it was like, now you shouldn't do it, in your head, you shouldn't do it, you can rest today, you don't get enough rest, you might you might fall unconscious mid-run because you didn't sleep well. All that stuff. And you're like, nah, I need to go run. And then the voice keeps coming back again and again. But nowadays it's like they don't come back again for me. Like, after I convince myself twice at most, like, man, I need to run. Nah, you don't need to. You can rest today. Then it comes back again with some more nastier excuse, more closer to home excuse. But then you say again, you know what? It's fine, man. I need to go run. Jocko said so. David Goggins said so. And I said so, because I'm a man of my word. I stick to what I plan. I stick to what I say. I stick to what must be done. I do it. So you have those self-talk, because those self-talk comes from experience, and then things work out. So this is why, like, I have like it on my Strava profile as well, and I have it on my the wall there as well. Yeah, I think you guys can see that one there, right there. So that basically says, I believe it is Alex Hormoz's quote. I heard it first from Chris Williamson, and honestly I keep hearing it from Chris Williamson on David Goggins' podcast, so which I listen back to a lot of times. So it's that, like, you don't gain confidence by shouting affirmations in the mirror, but by having a stack of undeniable proof that you are who you say you are. Outwork your self-doubt, right? So cool, man. It just, every time I just say it, it gets me pumped, like, and it really does work that way. Once you gain the confidence from actually doing stuff, even if it might not be exactly what you want to do. So suppose like I want to learn pull-ups, and I just managed to increase my hang time from 30 seconds to 1 minute after a few weeks of training or months of training. So it isn't like as hard as the pull-up that you really want to do. That could be your dream, but you just being able to do something, that confidence, believe me, that confidence will transfer. It does. It's like your brain just knows that, if you can do something, you can do everything. Well, not everything, but somewhere close to it. So like if you can hang for a few minutes, you can probably do pull-ups. So stuff like that, it transfers, and it transfers from exercise to other disciplines of your life, to your financial success, to your personality, to fixing your relationships. In my case especially, it did from my like pull-up workouts to all, honestly it transferred over to everything in my life. So, and I'm still in the process obviously of working through things and stuff. And with my relationships, I'm trying to get better at speaking and stuff. With my career and stuff, I have still to get a proper job. So there's that, like, and with my finances as well, I still need to learn how to not shop impulsively. I do that even nowadays. I do that, like, once in a while I'll do that. So there's stuff. And then when it comes to my friend circles and stuff as well, I need to stop being a like hermit. Like I go hermit mode a bit too often, especially with the self-improvement journey. I'm just so occupied, like, doing lots of stuff to get myself to learn the skills I've always dreamed about and stuff. And I often have a hard time like just finding some kind of excuse to get myself out of that zone, and then call up people, meet up, and have a chat and stuff. It does get hard, but like the more confident I get by doing what I want to do, like, and working on skills that I want to acquire, but I'm too lazy to acquire, or I'm too afraid to acquire and stuff, or procrastinate a lot and stuff. But the more I overcome myself in one area, the better and more confident I get in overcoming that same thing in another area. So this is probably the best thing I learned. And all right, I believe to this time as well, this should be enough. So it's almost 5:30, and I need to go run. Today I'm gonna listen to my favorite playlist. Or more like I just want to be spoiled by some, I don't know, man. Today, one crazy thing lately, my favorite genre is if I haven't already mentioned it like 1,000 times by now, it's metal and rock, mostly rock, hard rock. I love that genre, hard rock, metal, and especially instrumentals. I love instrumentals. So, but I'm the type who listens to pretty much everything. Other than the only few genres I don't listen to are probably like too much soul, and like soul also I do have a few songs, and then reggae, and those like reggae, yeah, like a few genres that are very obscure and stuff I probably don't listen to, but like most of the like well-known genres I listen to pretty much all of them. I don't have any like bias against anything. I do have like favorites, obviously rock, metal, mostly rock, hard rock, and metal instrumentals as well, and lo-fi nowadays with polyphia and all that. I do like that as well. So, but recently, for whatever reason, I've been listening to a lot of like, like what do you even call that? Idol music, like K-pop, J-pop, and stuff. For some reason, like when I'm doing something like intense workout and stuff, it it feels comforting in a weird way to listen to like idol music, like female groups, female bands and stuff, like especially like the cute type, not even the the bossy sexy type, like Twice, if you guys know the band, the girl group. Yeah, it is a girl group. So Twice, it's a K-pop group. I think they release songs in Japan as well. So yes, something about that like is comforting, weirdly enough. And I, I I do listen to it. I'm not ashamed to say I do listen to a lot of K-pop and all that stuff as well. I do like it, but like my usual choice of playlist when I'm working out and stuff is usually instrumental metal and rock and lo-fi. But for some reason recently I've been like every time I think of go to Spotify, the first thing I look is like, okay, let's check what Twice has up, or let's check what Blackpink is up to, right? So it's a weird thing. I don't know. But my favorite track from Blackpink right now is Tally, Tally. For some reason I like that song. Probably the beat of it. It really matches well with the pace I like running at. So that's probably it. And that from Twice, it's probably like TT is okay, but I think it was one of the other ones. Like which one was it? I don't even remember the song. By the way, my Spotify rap for the year 2023, the artist listened to the most this year is Bandmate. Like that's not, I guess it was obvious, like at least to me it was obvious. Bandmate is a Japanese hard rock band, like an all-female hard rock band. I don't know, I prefer female vocals for the most part. Maybe other than, no, actually even in metal I prefer female vocals. It's just more soothing to me, more I prefer the fairer sex, I guess. When I'm listening to, I don't like some guy whispering to my ears. So yeah, I do prefer female vocals for the most part. Yeah, there are some male vocals I really like Taka from One Ok Rock. Like my favorite metalcore vocalist is obviously Rio from Crystal Lake. He was in Crystal Lake, but now he left the band, and which sucks. But he's my favorite like metalcore vocalist. So I do like, there are some rare male vocalists that I would prefer over female, but for the most part I prefer female vocalists. And I do listen to a lot of those pop like powerhouse vocalists as well. Lara Fabian, I like her texture of her voice. It's so warm, and she has such great control. And then who are the other ones? Tori Kelly, among the new ones, the younger generation. Tori Kelly. What was her name again? I forget. Anyways, all right. I guess it's time. All right, man. I guess we can talk a lot more on music. Maybe some other time. Maybe tomorrow. But today I gotta go run. I'm not feeling the best, but I gotta do it. All right, man. See you guys later.